Imagine going to a village where everyone there has been trained to take a deep breath by themselves in order for them to stay alive. So that from the moment that they're born, the head chief of the village actually just holds the baby up and starts frantically making the baby take deep breaths by itself, because they've all been told that if they don't breathe, they'll die. So that everyone goes around puffing 3 or 4 breaths after a few minutes, and after a few sentences, they'll pause and drag some more in. And then you, a total stranger to this land, you've just gone to visit, and you're watching them huffing and puffing. And you say, guys, what are you doing? Breathing is automatic. You don't have to do anything about it. Watch me. And then you calmly allow your breath to do its thing. You try to show them that it's not really you controlling your breath, and that you have this built-in mechanism as a part of you that you don't even need to think about it. You just breathe. They look at you so strangely. In fact, they summon the local chief and say, come and look at this person that wants to kill us. They're asking us not to do anything with our breath, and that we should just let it happen naturally. But because no one has ever tried it, they can't even imagine it. It's not even a thought. So the local chief comes to you and starts checking under your nose to see, is this man breathing for real? And placing his hand on your chest to see, is it true you're actually doing this thing effortlessly? But you're there, breathing with ease. So he's so confused. He doesn't know what to tell his people, because all their lives since they were born, they've been taught to do the work of using their own energy to breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. So he's shocked. And because he's never tried it himself, he doesn't know how to advise the village. And they're all there waiting for his confirmation. So there's instant chaos in the village. People are divided. Some people are happy. They're dancing around and saying, finally, we've always known that we didn't even need to do much, but just allow the natural breathing to happen. Some of them are there very upset with this stranger. Why have you come and messed things up for us? This village, we've been the ones teaching people how they should breathe since their birth. And now we're going to lose our power and control over these people if they know that they can breathe by themselves. Sounds like the Pharisees, no? Some others are not sure. They offer no resistance, but also they're like, they haven't given in completely with the idea. They'll wait and see. In case people start dropping dead, they will start huffing and puffing again. But they don't realize how easy it is to live naturally, how automatic everything works, how the work is not outside, but on the inside. How the kingdom that is within us is what needs to be purified so that we can breathe easy, breathe effortlessly. So as long as your focus is not within, you will spend the rest of your life needing so much energy to breathe, and you will be living in fear that this breath will stop at some point. When the breath of life has already been freely given to you and to every one of us, and yet we're seeking for it in the wrong places, burning our soul's energy in order to achieve absolutely nothing in the end. This story might just be a simple analogy of how most of us are living our lives, where the word of truth that would lead to our eternal salvation has already been available to us for so long in the simplest ways. So why are we breathing heavy? Why do we want to conquer the earth first by wasting valuable time, only to realize that we've already been blessed with breathing easy? And we only need to submit to the automatic processes. Who wants to struggle with the tides? Who wants to swim upstream? Because water flows downstream. If you do nothing to block the flow, it will naturally go in the direction that it's meant to go. Your lungs will draw breath by themselves. Your heart will pump blood by itself. This is the difference, theoretically, between an enlightened being and a worldly being. A worldly being is living his life by trying to breathe by himself. Every few minutes, he's huffing and puffing like those villagers. He struggles to draw a deep breath from the world every time to keep afloat. He swims against the tides, making a splash everywhere and messing things up. Whereas a spiritually mature being surrenders to the current and flows with it. He need not fight because he's guided, and he lets the forces of nature take control. How do you convince that person who thinks that he has to use energy to breathe, that everything is actually going on automatically in spite of his struggles? How do you let them know how easy it is to breathe and stay above water? When you merge your thoughts, your words, and your actions in harmony with the forces of nature, trust me, it becomes impossible to know who's leading and who's following, because you are always at one with nature. Like an orchestra where everyone's playing in sync and no tune, no instrument is out of place. So how are you living your life? Are you breathing automatically and effortlessly at one with the universe? Or are you forcing your breath? Are you swimming against the tides? If you are, I'm going to tell you, you're going to burn out. You're going to drown, or you're going to eventually lose your breath altogether. It's time to turn around and go with the flow. So until next time, be gentle with yourself and each other. Bye for now.